This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams. Two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the third-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Huskies will kick this away to start us off. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So Alabama's will get the first crack on offense today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Oh, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary. You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The back's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Direct snap to the back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver, and they'll try the jet sweep here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass caught. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Huskies offense gets their first crack now. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Snags a quick throw.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And it's intercepted. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they pick up the 1st out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll hand it off. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Green 25.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wang. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And the Huskies looking to run some tempo here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Play action here on 1st down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaston.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play?
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here comes the bunch formation. The shotgun handoff here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Give it to the back again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's free around the 15. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to chuck it again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the ball is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Just a good...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The completion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Huskies will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. He pulls in the catch. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Wang. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. And they get the second half started with their running play.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They're going to run it. He's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, it's a handoff. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They're going to run it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Alabama. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wang. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Alabama offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's hit 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Ready?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Took contact on the throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, tied.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go on fourth down. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. He's brought down out at the 46.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Ready up.
Okay, it's third down after that run.
Let's go.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Okay, ready.
Now it's second down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. Field goal try, no good. And the margin remains 24, still a 3-score game.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching it downfield. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down. That's a big gain there to end the game. But the clock runs out, and he falls short. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.